video, I'm here to explain subject-verb concord or subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb concord is when the subject of a sentence and the verb of a sentence agree. Simply, if the subject of the sentence is singular, the verb must be singular. If the subject of the sentence is plural, the verb must be plural. You can see the examples here. A singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. For example, he works very hard. He is singular. That is why we have given S to the main verb work. See the second example. They work very hard. They is a plural subject. So we can't add S or ES with the main verb in present tense. That is why we have written there, they work very hard. Let's see the rules in detail. If we have the pronoun you, it always takes a plural verb. Even though you is singular, we have to consider it as plural. And we have to give the plural verb. You can see the examples. You were invited to come. You was invited to come, that is wrong. It is in past tense. So, past tense of are is were. You have to consider it as plural. Then you are asked to clean the room. You is asked to clean the room, that is wrong. You are asked to clean the room. You sing so well. If you are writing you sings so well, that is wrong. You have to consider you as plural. So, we can't use S or ES with you. And if we are using the auxiliaries, you have to use are or where. If a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. For example, here are the ways on how to preserve meat. Here, after the verb, auxiliary verb, we can see the main verb ways. Ways is plural. That is why we have used there are. There is a huge gap between the rich and the poor. Huge gap. Gap is singular. That is why we have used there is. So, according to the subject, we have to give the verb for the sentences beginning with here and there. If two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subjects. You know that either or and neither nor, these are the conjunctions. So, if a sentence is being made using these conjunctions and if the sentence have two subjects, one is singular and one is plural, the verb usually agrees with the nearest subject. Means the verb usually agrees with the closer subject. You can see the example here. Neither the players nor the coach dash joining. So you can see two subjects are there, players and the coach. Players is plural and the coach is singular. And the word auxiliary verb is going to be closer to coach. So coach is singular, that is why we have given there is joining. See the next example. Either the conductor or the singers are attending the concert. Here, conductor and singers. One is singular, singers is plural. And the verb is closer to singers, that is plural. That is why we have given there are. You can see when two singular subjects are joined by either or neither nor, the subject is singular. Means when two singular subjects, you can see the example. John or his brother dash home every week. John and brother both are singular, so it should be singular. While when two plural subjects are joined by either or neither nor, the subject is plural. See the example. Cows or oxen are grazing in the field. Cows and oxen, both are plural. If both are plural, we have to take the verb as plural. If both are singular, we have to take the verb as singular. And if we are having the combination, one is singular and one is plural, we have to take the verb according to the subject nearer to the verb. A singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than always takes a singular verb. So if you are seeing these words, it is mandatory the verb should be singular. The words are with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than. These words are always using singular verb. Daddy as well as my brothers is enjoying the party. Obviously, we will make a mistake there. We will write daddy as well as my brothers are enjoying. That is wrong because we have used the phrase as well as. So, the verb should always be singular there. Jake, accompanied by his sisters, is enrolling in PCC. Accompanied is there, accompanied by. That is why we have used here is enrolling. Are enrolling is wrong there because we have used the phrase accompanied by. Singular subjects joined by and require a plural verb except when they mean one thing. You know that and is again a conjunction. So when we are using and if we are particularizing singular subjects, it needs a plural verb. But if we are mentioning as a single thing, it needs a singular verb. You can see the example here. Larry and Mercy are reading novels. Larry is an individual and Mercy is an individual. So both are different individuals. That is why we have used here are. See the second example. My teacher and friend is here. You might be thinking teacher and friend both are different. But there we are telling them as a group. Okay, as an entity. They are representing one thing. That is why we have written there is. As I have already mentioned, when we are having two singular subjects joined by the conjunctions either or neither nor, we have to take a singular verb. Here you can see the example, either mommy or daddy is coming with me at the outbound. Mommy and daddy, it is representing single subjects. And we have used the conjunction either or. That is why we got the auxiliary is. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. It's very simple. See the example here. One of the boys dash yelling so loud. See, boys is plural. But see, one of the boys means we are just pinpointing a single person. So obviously the subject is singular. That is why we have used there is. One of the members dash against the rule. Members is plural, but we are pointing one. That is, the phrase we are using is singular. Okay, the subject is singular there. That is why we have used is. Previously, I have told you about some pronouns that is always taking the singular form. But there are some indefinite pronouns like several, few, both, many, others. Obviously, they will take plural. Both dash asking to be freed. Both were or are. Here it is in past tense. That is why it is were. Several dash seeking justice. Several is many will be there. We don't know how many are there. That is why we have used a plural form. But at the same time, there are some indefinite pronouns like some, most, all, none. These can be either singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. See the example. Some of the girls were absent. Girls. So that is plural. That is why we have used here were. Some of the ice cream is left. It is singular. Ice cream is considered singular. That is why we have used here is left. Now we can see some of the indefinite pronouns. When any of these indefinite pronouns is the subject, the verb is always singular. And these are the pronouns everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. So if we are seeing these words, these indefinite pronouns as a subject, then obviously the verb is singular. Every man and woman in this hall dash a member. You have used the word every. So obviously the verb will be singular. Okay? Every man and woman in this hall is a member.